Hi, welcome back, Gemini. This is your Teroscope reading for the week of March the 17th through to the 23rd, 2014. So, first of all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome back, current subscribers. Oh, my heart. I appreciate every one of you in my life. I am trying to get back to everybody, and I'm getting caught up on readings, so pretty soon I'll be back to a 2 to 3 day delivery. I apologize for the people waiting out there, and I'm getting to them as fast as humanly possible, I promise. So let's get right to your reading because, it just kind of took me by storm. Because it's almost like parts of it are the last two readings combined, okay? So last week, I'm pretty sure you went through a lot of confusion, right? Uncertainty, maybe in the workplace, maybe in your personal life, but definitely there was some uncertainty in your life, and it's hard to beat down that fear of what if, because we always think in the negative and we need to think in the positive. So what if a new opportunity were to arise? What if I'm starting out on a new karmic path? And I think that's really, the way you need to think right now. Absolutely. I think this week you're going to be more inspirational, and you are going to be stepping in your truth. You're going to be more plugged into the universe, most definitely. By the end of this week, it's going to be, and I think you're going to be in a very happy place by the end of this week, okay? A little bit of growth at the beginning of the week. I know, they always make us work. But, I think this week is a lot about figuring out what exactly you're going to be putting into action. I think you're going to start building your firm foundation going forward. Okay? Whether it's the inner you we're working on, or a job or career, or a relationship. Most definitely, I think so. And I think, I think we're going into a more stable week next week, so it won't be as confusing as last week, but it's not going to be as stable as next week. What else is there here? I guess we should just we'll start the cards here, okay? Because I'm going to read these as your two cards as one. Maybe we'll even pull another one for the end, see what happens here, okay? So we've got the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups, and this really confused me. Because the Three of Swords was your first card, and then the Ten of Cups. So this is extreme sorrow, and this is extreme happiness. So, your confusion is rubbing off. No, Spirit will let me know. I think this is all about the final steps of knowing exactly what you want going forward. What will make you unhappy in your world, and what will make you purely joyous in your world, and really stepping in your truth, and really becoming who you were sent down to be, and starting on your destiny, right? Because we have the Fool, who was in 2 readings ago, talking about your new karmic path. So this is telling me that you're going to be washing away the last of the confusion. If you've been working towards understanding what it is that you want going forward and what it's not you want going forward, You also have to draw your lines in the sand and say, no, I won't allow this, and I won't allow that, and stand in your truth, and go forward with it, absolutely, because your karmic path awaits you. And it tells me very much that, you're going to figure out how to put things into action this week. The only reason I'm saying you're going to think about how to put it into action is because we've got the Death card, which is you really, and we'll get there, but that's you becoming, okay? And that's you starting an action plan. Do we have action? We do have action, but not a ton of action. Action and thoughts, I think. Actions of the heart, most definitely. And building your foundation towards your castle, towards your happy ever after. Okay, look at that castle in the back you build. That's what's possible. Okay, imagine it. Dream bigger if you have to. Absolutely. There's a spiritual energy in you this week. And we'll get to those cards. But this is the Death card. This is your inner child breaking out of that cocoon and emerging as a butterfly. How hard is that to do? The struggles. And I think, you know, you're gonna understand so much as you go. By the time you hit midweek, I think you're really going to understand a lot more about your truth going forward, and you know what you have to do and what you don't have to do. And this week is all about making a plan to go forward in it. Okay, so now the spiritual energy, okay, in you. Okay, so we have your gateway, your light shining with the sun, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords, which is gratitude, okay? So this is really telling me, because when you're giving up gratitude, I mean, blessings come down to you. I mean, it's a two-way street, right? It's never a one-way street where we just give it up and nothing comes back to us. Of course it comes back. And it's going to come back as the way of going through your gateway. So, wow, I wish that was a personal reading right now. There's too many of you to be specific, but I know what I'd like to say. And I'd like to say that, you know, depending on how much you clear up going into the midweek, and getting rid of the last of that baggage, making sure that you don't allow things in your life anymore that give you pain. It's up to you. You own you, nobody else. And I think it's going to be the key to walking through your gateway, which is your path to a new karmic venture. Now that might play out in a million ways depending on your situation and where you are on your path, and where you are in your life and what's happening in specific situations, but that's what I feel. I feel a lightness, a happiness, a giddiness almost. So I'm very happy for you. Absolutely. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay, so if you're not in a relationship and you're looking for somebody, I think somebody's really going to come along that's really going to raise you up, that's really going to understand you and hold you up. And if you're just interested in somebody, if you've had a couple of dates or something, getting to know each other through friendship before, posing any questions to each other, very much you are walking with a sure footing with where you're going in that relationship. And if you're in a relationship, it's solidifying for you, and it's going to give you the strength to become who you are going forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. So until next week, remember, I love you.